great vibes and that. What? Vocals and that, yeah. Mars.
Look at them big bury them there. You gotta start off nice and vulgar and that, you get me?
Off the cuff worldwide, baby.
That song ain't even that vulgar. We've been hearing some vulgar music over this last week or so.
Ah, bro, man, it's not the first time we've heard vulgar music, man.
Come on, bro.
What the hell?
You lot didn't listen to Ludacris, pussy popping, head down, pussy popping. Classics like that, you know.
People just didn't listen to music back in the day, fam. I'm convinced. I'm convinced, bruv. What is this the only era that we've seen vulgarity?
I said vulgarity. The audacity.
Yeah, man, I can't believe this.
Honestly.
I can't believe this, man.
Trying to think, so okay, we'll go around and give all our Hall of Fame vulgar songs which you rate. So Ludacris Pussy Poppin' is up there for me. What was is it Kia, My Neck, My Back? That's up there. I've definitely heard Lil' Kim say a madness on a track before.
Lil' Kim, you'd even hear stuff from Foxy, Missy Elliott.
Oh yeah, Missy Elliott went playing.
Like, come on, man. Like,
shit.
In any era, there's been like, vulgar lyrics, and then there's been, wholesome lyrics from other artists. There's always going to be different types of artists.
Yeah.
So when I saw like this whole hoo-ha about this song, I'm like...
And we're talking about WAP, by the way, wet ass pussy.
Oh.
Padussy. Panuski. Has
Passoir.
Man said passoir.
Gushy and that.
Gushy.
Yeah. I don't see the big deal, man. Is it a great song? No. Did I like the video? Yes.
Absolutely. Come on. Sell me the visuals, bro.
Come on, man. Like, what? And these are like women who can really move. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they can really twerk.
Body shaking.
Yeah, splits, all of that. You name it.
Clockwork.
Together. Water. What? Watch him. You slippery.
Horny man.
Yeah. But to be honest, like, I've only watched it once.
Yeah, so
that's what it needed, bro. The thing is, it's so funny. Yeah? These things are so fleeting. Like, it was a moment for the girls, and I think it is dope. Especially they're both big artists in their own right, innit? To see them come together and collaborate, and the artwork was dope as well.
Yeah.
They look wavy on there. And I think the video was cold. Looked very fun. They did their thing.
Yeah.
Like, funny enough, I'm like Vans. It's definitely visuals first, then the song. First half of the song, definitely I went for it because like I just didn't really like Cardi's bit. If there's any bit to be like, yeah, it was dope, it was probably Megan's bit. But as a whole, the song's like, to me. Cardi.
Yeah.
She's got the same flow from press.
And do you know what's good about it though? For me, like separating the two artists, it's Megan season, isn't it? Yeah, she just come off the back of a huge single, Savage, got the Beyonce nod, fantastic. Cardi B, like, she's had a run, but she's been quite musically, but it just brings her back into that space, yeah, and then it continues Megan's run. So them collaborating together just makes sense. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, no, I thought because Megan within the space of a year, she's had a Cardi collaboration, a Beyonce collaboration.
To be honest,
Nicki.
Yeah,
Nicki.
With,
Or was it a Hot
Girl Summer? Yeah. With Ty Dolla $ign.
I mean, in the space of 12 months,
That's what I'm saying. It's
you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
Doing well,
She's had a great run, and this is just gonna extend that further because people are gonna be talking about it. I think it done like 11 million views in 13 hours.
It's always gonna do that, though, isn't it?
Like, bro, look how many views that's averaging per hour.
Horny niggas, innit, bro? And niggas is exclusive to the women's because I know you lot are horny as well. Sat at the desk, yeah, drippy.
Hotep niggas are horny too, but they're on Twitter complaining.
Oh, yeah, they're the worst ones.
Sitting in their cars, like trying to give you a flipping.
Yeah, man, you know, man sitting
soliloquy.
in the car like there's this blogger in the US called Hassan Campbell, innit, on YouTube, innit. So you know, like I respect anybody that makes whatever their environment is their office, innit? So lots of his YouTube videos, him sat in the car with the phone on the dashboard, innit? I know them hotep niggas are on there going, my beloved sister, your third eye is not open. But in the house, man is beating his meat to WAP. Because you can always tell, yeah, if when people complain about something the most, yeah, like deep down, my belief is that you have a real affinity for this thing, innit?
Do
you know? So we don't seem like someone's pressing. It's like their whole agenda or like respectability politics are like, this is setting our women back. I'm like, bro, deep down, I know you're in the house watching ebony porn. You filthy fucker. I know. Open your tabs now. Let's see.
Let us see your history. Don't clear your browsing history now. Like, let me see that. The thing is that like they don't like what it's doing to their sexual organs.
You're controlling my loins.
Yeah, they're not liking it. They're like, fuck.
Yeah.
So they're thinking, if this is having this level of impact on me, yeah. Oh shit, I think I'm still playing the music. That's crazy. If this is having this impact on me, yeah, I wonder what it's doing to the women. Bruv, like, let them do what they're doing, innit?
Yeah.
Like, what's the issue? You don't even have to like tune into that.
No, that's true.
If you're not on it, you could tap out of it. That's the beauty of choice. Like, remember back in the day, yeah, where we didn't have YouTube or like things that we can gain control over. We had to wait for a video to come on to view it. Bruv, there's opportunities to avoid it, innit?
That's the thing. The more people talk about it, it's like the thing you claim to hate, you can't ignore it. You have to. The algorithm has got you so bad. It's the artwork, bro. And when Cardi starts talking that spicy talk, they love it, bro.
But it's good for I presume Cardi's rollout.
No, it's both sides win. There's no loser in this. It's dope. Like I said, for Megan,
has she got out of a deal yet?
And we've not heard anything. We don't know anything.
Because I remember for a good 3 weeks we were
that
speaking
was the
about it. That was the talk. You know,
you signed a shit deal.
Yeah, like you should have read your contract. And I'm like,
she's probably out of it, man. She's just silent.
She's just gotten bigger from that moment.
You know it is.
Savage did what it
did, but like
TikTok would like Savage was all over TikTok.
Being a victim is also an infinity stone as well.
Of course.
You know, and it's not to diminish anything that's happened to her, from the shooting to possibly being a victim of like a bad contract or being misled or taken advantage of. All the stuff we hear from like young creatives when they sign their first deal, which traditionally is always a really bad deal. And with that, we need to like end that tradition. That shouldn't be something that goes on forever. But when you have all that, and then when the era of women as well, we just want to see you win. So like, if you're in that little victim bag where it's like the man or someone's, you know, trying to take your opportunity, we're going to support you even harder because she needs all our love and support. Lost her mom. There's a lot. And you forget, like, Megan's still quite young, you know?
Yeah, she
Meg
is.
Stallion isn't like, I know she's a big body Benz, but like, yo.
She posted something yesterday on Instagram.
What is it saying?
Your loins, you couldn't control your loins. You're moving like them man there.
I'm moving like a hotep. My eyes are rolling back and all sorts.
Oh, what about your third eye? What about your third eye? What are your pineal glands? My beloved brother.
I was like, yo, Megan's body is a mazzoline, cuz.
Oh, what is it? The one with
it was just on her own, bruv.
Sosa's been in the files.
Which one was it? Which one?
Which one?
Was it a week 68?
Week 68.
I see a picture with her and Jordan Woods in it, and when they were both skin was looking.
Oh yeah.
Glistening, oiled.
Can we talk about when we caught one of my friends in the comments? I won't say the name. I miss your pain. I want to turn this neck. There's nothing worse than like, cause you know your friends, like they're smooth criminals. Like I'm talking like it's 40 degree weather out right now. They're not even sweating. Like just a true player in every sense of the word.
That's a hard thing to do.
And I'm building this person up to knock them down, by the way. But a true player in every sense of the word. And then you catch him out having a real nigga moment. I'm like,
a weak moment, yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I respect it. I understand, didn't it? All I'm gonna say is I caught one of my friends having a thirsty comment on Instagram, but we addressed it in the community, you know, as a brotherhood. We addressed it privately. I'm addressing it publicly without saying names, but we addressed it privately, and we had a good laugh.
You know what the man them are so full of shit, fam.
Yeah.
They'll come to you with like evidence.
Yeah.
I caught you.
And the worst thing about it was the reason why I caught him because I was snooping as well, innit? I was where I shouldn't have been, innit? You know, from a digital point of view, by the way, innit? So I went
how many weeks did you scroll back?
That's neither here nor there. I went to have a look for journalistic purposes, obviously, innit? Journalistic integrity at all time, innit? I went to have a look. I said, "That's my man's." That's what you doing in here? Because I ain't meant to be here either, and you've been here because your comment was from weeks ago.
Even these digital print.
Hey, listen, man.
Digital footprint is crazy because women always complain. I see women constantly complaining about. Shouts out to Maya. She was at our live show and she come on stage and helped us out and stuff with the games and that. I see her talking about man them DMing women the picture,
their own pic.
Yeah, their own pics. And like if a girl puts a 5 pic, obviously let me comment then or like, oh, this is a nice pic.
They'll forward it back to them.
Like,
with eye emojis or like,
or fire emojis or
fire emoji.
Or like if you're a real deviant, tongue emoji. Like, come on, at it with a WAP, no safety.
Nah, man, you don't do that to women that you're not involved with like that.
Every now and then, you just gotta take a risk.
I hear that.
Yeah, you just depend. Listen, if you're a handsome enough brother, yeah, you can get away with murder, bruv. I've seen man send eyes, and that's enough to like start
Dialogue.
Dialogue. I've seen a man send eyes and the handset emoji for the phone. And when I saw what he got sent back, I said, "Yeah, you're pretty privileged, isn't it?
Pretty privileged.
Yeah, pretty privileged still.
Straight caller.
Yeah, bro. Man said eye emoji and the handset emoji. But why is that though? It's like, is it? Okay, I know the first one is Donnie's either got a girlfriend, an entanglement situation, so he can't be seen to talking to this girl publicly. Is that the first one on the list as to why he would DM her picture and not comment publicly?
I just think that you should do things in silence.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because like the last thing that you want to do, yeah, at the same time, yeah, because I would assume that you're still single, right? When you're doing that. So you don't want to ruin your market at the same time, just in case.
Oh, you don't want to make the block hot?
Like, bruv, like, what? I'm all up in the comments, like, and then the other people can see. You're thinking, let me just
take a backward step. Yeah.
Let's personalize it. Let's make it one-on-one.
Yeah. Let's get to know each other better.
Yeah, man. This ain't group work.
Yeah, come on. He's shooting 100 from the field right now, boy.
Shooting.
Man, people like Mo Salah, you're not passing the ball at all, bro. You on fire, man.
That's how you bag 40 goals a season.
Come on, took your shit, bro. So that's one of the first ones. I think also, yeah, women just need to understand sometimes, yeah, you lot are at fault for that as well, innit? Cause the caliber of men in your comments are the thirsty brothers, innit? So I don't want to be with the peasants, innit? So that's why.
Not really, because if you look at a woman's post, yeah, where she looks sensational, yeah. Donnies aren't gonna be saying anything. It's the women. Oh, I can't breathe. Unreal, amazing. Get off our necks. I'm like,
you killed me. She didn't kill you, man. Get out,
like,
bro.
come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, rah, the man them don't really gas each other up like this.
No, the man don't do that. But I'm saying you will still catch the first one that's in the comments. You still catch them in there. So I don't want to be amongst that, bruv.
It'll be the Donny that has no chance.
Yeah, absolutely no hope in hell.
And you'll say
No hope in hell, man.
Yeah.
Those are the Donnies that you'll find in the comments, like amongst the praise from her.
But I respect them Donnies though. Hail Mary, because if you don't shoot, you don't score. So
hey man, someone's got to stand in the firing line.
Come on, fam.
Do you know what I mean?
Every now and then you got to hit a civilian, innit?
Bro. Like,
and they're the guys.
Yeah, he's walking so we can run.
Yeah, you supposed to die. You died so I can live, innit? And now I'm in the DM.
Man are running through the minefield whilst the rest of the man are flying straight to the DM.
Bro, man's hitting landmines, no vest, Crazy, bro.
Yeah, you don't fear God.
They don't fear God. What is it? Are there any other reasons? So outside of wanting to be private, obviously not making a block cut if you got a missus.
Women just want 100%. What's the word? admiration from across the board. So like they want you to compliment them.
You're gonna have women listen
in
to
the
this like, is that too much to ask?
Nah. And reason 1 and 2 are the reasons why.
Okay, cool.
Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes the third point will bring you back to 1 and 2. Innit?
Okay, yeah. So C point A, C point B, and if you're unsure when you get to C,
bro,
C
there's a
point A,
science
B
to
again.
this, man. Case study, innit?
Yeah. Now listen,
Just gotta make the man them. All the young G's out there, you gotta stay aware.
man's out here dropping knowledge. That's your
Knowledge.
third eye. Your third eye is open, bro.
on.
your third. You clean your gland. You awake, boy. You awake.
Hey man, you have to be on point.
Come on. But I'd say good morning,
Yes,
good afternoon, good evening. The voice you listen to, Fols Forever.
Mr. Van's in the cut.
And to the left of us, we got the vegan terrorist,
Oi.
Almighty Sosa, cameraman Sosa, my dreaded brother.
Come on.
This is a big one, boys.
Hey.
Episode 250.
Say that again, bro.
Episode 250.
Listen, you've been doing it for a minute.
Trust.
Come on.
Fucking hell. Seasoned and that.
Vets. Yeah? Silver Fox.
Wait.
Been in the game for a minute. You know what it is? I'm aghast, but at the same time, it's not. It's light, bruv.
It's not. It's light, but
But
it's a landmark.
of course,
It's
yeah.
a landmark. I'm the type of person to celebrate every type of win, every type of landmark.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so we're blessed to be here, man. We still have a lovely audience. Our listenership like is amazing, and it's just expanding even more. I'm seeing the stats.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean? Nah, but it's been like we keep on saying, bruv, it's been an amazing journey, bruv. We're still going. We're still gonna get bigger and better, man. So I bumped into a YG on a weekend. He's like, oh my gosh, like I was like, yo.
What are you saying? That the young bucks are respecting you out there?
He was just like, he's like, oh, when you see a young G like just staring at you for time, and you're starting to think, yo, what go on, like?
Have you got it on you? Because I got mine on me.
What go on?
Got the blicky, the stiffy.
He was like, yo, I recognize your face from somewhere, and I was like,
I used to fuck your cousin.
I was like, where? He's like, do you have a podcast? And I was like, yeah. He's like, what? Dan Studio? And I was like, yeah. He's like, what's you lot's name again? And I was like, oh, off the cuff. And he was like, oh, swear it down. I'm telling all my friends.
Come on, shouts out to him, boy.
Come on.
He's like, yeah, man, big you up, man, big you up. Because he was like, oh yeah, I listened to you guys alongside 90s and stuff. Like he was just like,
He's a podcast fan.
Yeah, he's a podcast
dope,
fan.
that's
So
dope.
yeah, he was just like just excited just to speak about the whole podcast scene and about us, man. So it kind of lets you know that you're doing something right in it, man.
But there's nothing better than like that one-to-one interaction. Because it's dope. Like, listen, please use the hashtag, which is hashtag off the cuff pod.
Yeah.
I can't stress it enough because that helps us grow, and I like to see everyone's perspectives and good and bad on what we have to say on our talking points. But when you're out in the street and people, like when you're with DJ Kelly, it's a fan love. It's dope, bro. Man. You're not fans. It's like, yeah. It's like, because I could be having a bad day. Or I could just be like in a bit of a funk where like, I said, fam, this shit is long, bro.
Yeah.
Life is, bro, lockdown is pamming us. Life is long in general. And you hit me like, yo, yeah, you got a pod. I love your team. I love what you're doing. Shouts out to you lot and that. I know Vans used to get when I wasn't coming out, loads, like, where's Fols? Before they even big him out, they're like, where's Fols? And I think I'm like, hey, we ain't joining at the hip.
Yo, Vans, what you saying, bro? Like, yeah, off the cuff, where's Foles? I'm like, bruv, like,
I was like,
I don't know, man. I don't know where Foles is right now.
yeah.
Do
If
you know what I
you see
mean?
him, tell him I'm looking for him.
Or do you want me to call him right now? And
Yeah, FaceTime, man, right there and then on the spot, fam. Nah, I love all that, man. So yeah, I want to say big up to everyone that's been fucking with us. So last week listeners, if you're a first time listener and you're joining episode 250,
welcome.
We appreciate you. Because gratitude should be our attitude, and that's all I can really say.
Yeah.
We should be having a guest arriving at some point. I think it's 5 minutes away. So
Okay.
But before we digress with the whole like Instagram DMing and photos and stuff, we was talking about the Wet Ass Pussy collaboration with Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion.
Wait, hang on. Whose song is it?
Cardi B's.
It's Cardi B featuring Meg Thee
It's
Stallion.
Cardi B's. 'Cause I
Yeah,
think
this
the
is
video
first.
come out on
Yeah.
Cardi's channel and like they're talking about
okay.
launching her website and
Okay.
stuff. So yeah, it's Cardi's
So
song.
yeah, great rollout for the album.
Yeah, it's great. It's like you can't go wrong with that. There was one talking point which is funny for me. I want us to kind of explore it, which was the whole. So there was certain cameos in the video, innit?
Yeah.
So you had obviously Normani, was it?
Okay. Was she in the video?
I think she was in the video. Yeah. And some other, the names escapes me, but
Noticeably.
Kylie Jenner was in the video, innit?
Right.
You know, and that caused a bit of a. I don't know if it's uproar, a bit of a stir in the community.
I heard that there was a petition to have her
That's what I
removed,
heard.
and I'm like, what kind of weird shit is this?
That's corny still. I can't even get you to sign BLM petitions and that. Your friend over there is asking for GoFundMe for their grandma. Have you signed? Have you donated?
I'm like, is this what people care about?
Fam.
Yeah.
Like, why? But why though? Like, what's the reason?
Okay, this is my perspective. Yeah. I think when we don't have wins as a people, some of our behaviors comes across as extreme. So she's a Jenner Kardashian, so traditionally like one of the major gripes against them is that like they steal from black creatives. Anytime you see like a young, like it's usually like a black woman's brand, she may have like a couple thousand followers on the gram, they will steal her idea, and because obviously they're bigger, they can mass produce so quickly, they will have 15,000 of those dresses out there, and they absorb all her fans of followership, and you're just, because Kylie's a bigger brand and a bigger name and it's a bigger shop window, you're just going to go there and buy the dress, innit? And Kim's been accused of that traditionally. I think Chloe's been accused of that, or being sent stuff like, you know, I'll send you stuff as an influencer, I want you to wear it, and then they like it and they just go and mass produce it, innit? Obviously capitalism, big fish eat small fish, and just their family in general like don't have a good setting with black people. Come through, bro, come through. Yo.
My God. My God.
Come on,
My God.
my G. Grab a seat. We're just talking about the Kylie Jenner being in Cardi B and Megan's video. So for me, that's I think where the distaste and dislike comes from.
Yeah.
So you will get the extreme like pushback, which is the petition, which I think is a reach. But it's almost like, okay, cool. Read the room a little bit. For once, they're using her because it's more clout for their video, innit? And it's an extra stamp like, yo, listen, like Cardi and Megan are here. If they can get Kylie Jenner to be in the video, I don't see her do much stuff like that. I could be wrong, innit? I don't know her to have done much music videos and that type of content, innit? So,
No, for real. When I saw it, I was like, what?
Mike Sosa.
When I saw it, I was like, what's the issue, to be honest? Because from what I read, Cardi B brought her in. She wanted different types of girls in there, so I didn't even know what the issue was, really and truly. It's not like she went in there and started to steal anything, innit? Like, she was just never, to be honest, another influencer that would push the video and the song even more. So I was thinking, what's the issue? But then obviously for Bants, I did see a little bit of the joke side to it, and I was like, yo, this is...
Yeah, no, the meme and stuff, the jokes got wrong. Jokes got wrong. I see people saying that they should have got Viola Davis, innit? I said, what? Annalise Keaton? Viola?
Someone actually photoshopped her face on Kylie Jenner's body.
That freaked me out still.
And then Viola Davis actually tweeted like, "Oh, yo, who did this?"
But that stuff's dope because it's just another like layer, like you reach another person, a massive celeb, and it gives more clout and attention to the video, innit? So
clout chasing all the way from.
I mean, I'm not mad at it. You know?
Yeah, I didn't understand the noise, to be fair.
I get a little bit of it, but I just don't. I think the petition thing is a stretch. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, man. Like, it's literally just a cameo, and the artist whose song it is, they've just invited the person to come and make that cameo. It's just another, like, she doesn't need that stamp, but at the same time, is that they've got that outreach.
Yeah, I don't think it hurts.
I don't think it hurt, man. You know, young Billy in the video.
Hey.
Money talks, boy.
Hey, if you can do it, my guy, you're here.
Come on, man.
I said, come on, man.
250, you know. Today's about you lot, to be fair.
Yeah.
250 episodes. Not many podcasts get there. Some get to 5, they die. Some get to 100, they don't have over 100 listeners.
Wow.
Don't do that.
No, I'm
don't
saying
do that.
progression is underrated and consistency is underrated.
Okay, cool.
Like, trust
I prefer
me.
that spin.
Yeah. I'm not cussing no podcast.
As long as you put it that way.
Yeah, I I like the sauce you put in that because the one before that, Jesus is Lord.
Nah, before they say that off the cuff, nah. Literally, nah. I'm really happy for you. Like 250 is amazing. Like,
love, bro.
Consistency, like hard work. Like I've joined the industry, so I understand doing things consistently, coming to studio, recording, editing, pushing, promote. It's not easy, man.
It's long.
250 episodes, mad. How many hours do you know?
I would dread to even. I dread to even think, bro.
Have you done your 10,000 hours? I think you have.
At this point, I must have, bro.
Must have,
if I haven't, please. Please, I'm tired, bro.
Nah, it's been a long road, but
when you're enjoying stuff, you're just doing it, bro.
Yeah,
like,
you walk and you just don't look back.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and then obviously we found our rhythm, and then, bro, like, we just haven't stopped.
Yeah.
That's literally all that it's been, man. Like, you start off. You're trying to find yourself, find your. You know how artists have to sometimes find their sound.
Some have been that's what I'm saying. Some artists have been finding, haven't found. You see? Now it's more acceptable. When I talk about podcasts,
because we actually are artists all the time. That feels more safe, innit? Do you feel like whilst he's saying that, yeah, as obviously I can say, listen, we're podcasters, isn't it? Do you ever feel apprehensive talking about other people that do stuff similar to you that you do?
Nah. I mean, there's got to be a reason though for me to speak on.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like because there's a lot of people that are doing the same thing as us, and it's great. Do you know what I'm saying? Because collectively we're building something, innit? We're building this thing, especially like if we're just gonna narrow it down to from a British black space. This is what we're just trying to build, and there's a lot of other dope podcasts out there that are doing their thing. You know what I mean? In various different ways, isn't it? Like, and we've got our method, we've got our ways, and we're just going to continue doing so, innit? And we're just going to eventually expand. So, if I'm going to speak on another podcast per se, it will be under that perspective. Do you know what I mean? Because like all we have is each other, innit? So like why not build each other up, innit? You know, so
Van's on the group economics thing still.
Why not?
I've still got some small little tendencies, gun compartment, just like in case, innit?
Yeah, I mean, like obviously we don't trouble anyone for anyone to shoot
no,
at
of course,
us,
of
but,
course.
It doesn't have to be
Kidding.
You're pretty much liked.
JK.
Yeah, man,
you lot are
but,
liked.
you know.
Like, the followers I get from coming on the Off the Cuff pod, they vary. Like it's a lot of women, men.
I knew you said women. Nice, I started to meet.
Why did you say women first, bro?
Age range, huh?
Why did you say women first?
Come on,
like
man.
that
Come
as
on.
well. With the R&B, like
ladies,
Robert made his voice airy and that.
Hey, my precious.
the bluest die.
Nah, you know what? Yeah, we have a very like large female following.
Yeah,
which is great. You know what I mean? Like they're the most supportive out there.
Yeah.
So,
I think I just want to hear like at the bare minimum just the male perspective, innit?
yeah.
It gives them a little bit of an insight into our weird world, innit? And like how our minds work. And sometimes it's a confirmation that we're nuts. Sometimes like, okay, maybe you're not all that bad. And sometimes just entertaining.
Are we
shit,
saying
innit?
we toxic?
Now we photox man, we playing it.
Toxic.
That's my like my safety net in case I want to lean into like being toxic and I'm like, I'm playing, kidding. Because I feel like there's so much they don't believe
actually,
it.
speaking of what you were saying, what you were asking, there was like I think I saw this tweet the other day about like someone accusing like UK black British male led podcast being like bottom barrel, like it's just the same.
What you think is just toxic
samey,
chat?
just toxic and
Nah, I don't think that's true at
blah
all.
blah blah. And I was like,
Fresh off the press.
oh yeah, well you flung it up quickly.
What you got to tweet, boy?
Come on, I stay with it. I keep it on me. Yeah. So not gonna lie, I think UK male podcasts are the gutter. ...
Jesus.
Wait.
I even tried to butter it up by saying bottom barrel.
Yeah, the gutter.
Capital G.
All male podcasts for that matter, but I haven't heard good things about any of the popular UK podcasts hosted by men. And she goes on to say they are all just a classist, misogynistic, anti-black, homophobic circle jerk. They offer no interesting or refreshing perspective. I'm surprised people listened. I tried to listen. I won't say the name of the podcast. And I couldn't make it past the 5 minute mark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I never address these things online, but I can't like even me as someone that's quite secure. Every now and then, you know, like when people are taking shots of something that like you're passionate about, yeah. Even if it's not directed at you, like you start thinking,
that we're a part of.
like you start in your heart, like what God?
She went out every black male podcaster.
I was just like,
But did she though?
No, I think you know I'll be really honest. When
She
I
doesn't listen to every podcast.
yeah, no, when I see those tweets,
no, but it
I
said,
feel
it said that she doesn't.
Yeah, I feel she said that, so that's fair as well. I feel like I know who they're talking about specifically. A couple names come to mind, and I ain't gonna do that where I'm naming them. But if you read between the lines, I think you know what I'm talking about. Part of that is because of past behavior and stuff,
issues,
personal. But even it's not just personal stuff that's happened online and stuff that like people have to be held accountable for, innit? And that just is what it is. And some of that also is success as well. So like they're big, but they don't feel like the success is warranted off the kind of content they're producing, innit?
Yeah, it's not up to you though.
It isn't, but you know, but that person also reserves the right to not enjoy that stuff, and like if they have a good reason,
though, without grouping.
She did a Wiley. What's the difference between what she did and what Wiley did?
I mean,
what are you saying? You're gonna lock off her YouTube, yeah?
Send me that tweet. Chat to my guy Jason.
I like that because
Yeah.
because you know it's funny because obviously it got flung in the group chat, and I saw Stavros from ESN podcast. I think he responded to the tweet, and then he did something which I think is dope. He listed a whole range of different podcasts which he feel don't fit under what she was saying, innit? Which I think is great, and like considering that he has a podcast stuff, he doesn't have to do that, and he added us in there and all other people's.
No, but again, he's like someone that is obviously a podcaster, so he's gonna look at that, and it's gonna hit a nerve a little bit. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's something that you're a part of and something that you are passionate about.
Yeah.
So then when you see stuff like that, it's like, hold on. When I saw it, I was like, hold on. I sent it into the group. I was like, Fols, like, have you seen this? And I'm like
what I say to you, I see those tweets all the time.
Yeah.
And for the most part, I don't care. Everyone's like they're allowed to not like that, innit? But what I would say is, if there's a certain style of podcast you enjoy or you're looking for, there are those podcasts out there, and please give them love and support. Don't, even though like it may seem mad me saying it, don't give them love and support off the back of that tweet. Because what I hate happens is someone will tweet that, and then people will start inundating them with like their like the counter podcast or the non-toxic podcast. But I think that's a bit counterproductive for those people because their content's good already. Why not supporting them? Because I think we spend a lot of time talking about stuff we don't like, innit?
Yeah.
And like if there is content out there that people producing stuff, I've got some names top of my head that I don't necessarily listen to all the time, but I see their names touted about a lot. Give those people energy and attention because they're obviously providing something that is of value. And if you feel like something is popular but you don't like that it's popular, then push the shit that you think should be at the forefront, bro.
what are you saying? Are we popular?
Listen, bro, I came from saying I ain't popular, bro.
You lot are popular stuff. I've been to a live show.
Bro, I don't want to get into a big head space. I want to stay humble, Henry. That's how I want to stay.
Trust
Humility.
Come to a
Humility.
live show. Trust
Yeah, I think we are to a degree, but then it is. You have your days. I'm just going to be really frank honest. You have your days. You look at other people, see what they're doing, and you think, that would be nice and that. But then in good perspective, you could be ahead of someone else. So like, I'm just happy when people enjoy our content and like it creates conversation. And I love what we're doing. So we're trying to grow the YouTube channel, all that stuff. And then they like, I think some section of our listenership will care about this shit for the most part. They just want good content, fam. Get to these jokes, get to these bars. I've seen people, they appreciate that we're back in the studio. You know, the chemistry's right because we was recording from home.
guys.
No, we couldn't do the Zoom thing. We tried for YouTube. We had the camera on just so we can see each other and not over talk. Even though like I'm number one for that, but we couldn't do the YouTube. Like there's the setting weren't right in it, and that killed our momentum with regards to visuals during that time period, innit? But we had to still record in it. So
every episode, Van was like, "Can you hear that? Can you hear that in the background?" And I know he was genuinely vexed, like, but it was just so funny to listen to.
But that's the real stuff people enjoying it.
That's the realness.
Yeah.
Trust me.
And that comes with people fucking with you. But that tweet. Listen, I read that tweet out. You're gonna see more of them. I see a lot of them. Some have a lot of traction, some don't. But like, I feel there was a certain style that people want to like. Maybe like a woke pod or a pod that represents like the queer community. So I've seen I think it's Dykes and the Mike podcast. I've seen Tutu's podcast. I don't mind saying these are Richie Brave, who we've got a good rapport with. I'm definitely gonna have him on. At some point. He's got his podcast. I know he's on BBC for a little point. Alex Reed, who used to be on Mostly Lit. And he's doing his
Yeah,
thing.
nah, he's
He's
dope,
got a
man.
podcast, and he's just
I like Alex.
come to the top of my head.
like Richie.
I don't know this guy, Classic Manny. I see him on Twitter. I think he's got a podcast,
He's got a
as well.
yeah. The Classic Man podcast, I think.
I'm trying to think.
I listen to 2-2s as well.
Yeah, so like there are pods. So just give those people your love and attention, because at the end of the day, you're not forced to listen to nothing, innit? So like, go over there, innit? You know.
I hear you.
You know, and do what you need to do. But obviously,
Don't support to bring down. Just support to support, basically.
yeah, no, do what you want, bruv. I don't look at a tweet and go, don't tweet that. Tweet what you want. It's your fucking Twitter, bruv. No one can tell you nothing.
True.
You think that person's gonna head, if they do the head, this what gets back to them, they're gonna give a shit about opinion. No, you're entitled to do what you want to do, bro. You know.
True.
And I'm gonna be over here being so toxic. I've already told you. I've warned you how the special sauce is made, innit? So I've got leeway to be a little bit toxic because it's in there a little bit. I'm not reformed. I'm still trying to evolve. I'm not healed all the way, innit? I'm not healed all the way.
All the
Nah,
way.
I'm not ready to heal you. No.
Healing.
Nah, not all the way.